than giving the eulogy or whatever, the speech. but yeah, I mean, I guess I'll go ahead and talk about it, because really, just nothing to be afraid of. At least I don't think so. I guess I'll go ahead and give you some of my experience. I mean, I don't really give too many public speeches. I've never really done it in front of a huge crowd. I've done it in front of important people, but nothing, too crazy. And yeah, I do get nervous sometimes, but the only times I ever get nervous with like a speech that I've ever gotten nervous was hopefully that was up the car. Yep. Is when I have like a grade for a class, and you have to, the teacher says something stupid like, oh, it can't be more than 5 minutes and it can't be less than three minutes, so then I'm sitting there, I'm worrying about the time, I'm worrying about the content and all that stuff. You gotta have this, you have to say this, you have to say that. That's what I worry for. Why? Because I never practice my speeches. I'm just lazy like that. I just get up there and wing it. Really, in the past, that's what I've done. I mean, I always think about what I'm gonna say, but I don't really practice it very much. Kind of like I'm doing now. It's just kind of impromptu. I just kind of get up here and talk. But I kind of like that though, because I'm in a game, I see something happen, I can comment on it right away. Bring some extra stuff to the episodes, instead of just the same old script. Nothing interesting. Hold on. There's a ton of guys up there. And okay, yeah, just really, there's nothing to be afraid of. Especially like if you're in high school or below, you're in school. You go to school with those classmates every single day. You have an English report due. You have to get up and talk to people. You go to school with those people every day. Now you might think, oh, what if I look stupid? Then then they're gonna remember it forever. And I know all these people. I see them every day. It's just gonna be, I'm gonna be made fun of all the time. That's not true at all. Because most likely everybody else in that classroom is the same as you. They're all worried they're gonna mess up. So really what they're concentrating on is they're concentrating on themselves, hoping they don't mess up. They're not focused on you. Plus, I suggest getting your speech done early. Go first or something. I almost always went, near the front of the class with all my speeches, just because it gets out of the way and nobody will remember it. It's easy because a lot of teachers, they'll grade easier if you do yours first, just because they don't have any standard to go by really. Because if everybody does the same report, well, everybody should include, say this one thing. Well, if you do it at the beginning, they're not going to notice it, as much. So I suggest going at the front. But also, a little bonus added if you're worried about people thinking about what you're going to say, or what, if you're worried about what people are thinking of you. If you go first, after a minute, they're gonna forget all about you. I mean, really, they're really gonna forget all about you. So, just imagine, just think about just think about yourself watching people. You might watch your friend go do theirs. Well, once the next person gets up and does their speech, you completely forget about the person that just went. So, it's just kind of just base that off your own experience. But yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to it. Or if a lot of other people think, oh, I have to give a speech in front of hundreds of people, like at college level or something, you have a class of like 100 people and they're all worried about it. You don't know those people. You shouldn't really care what they think about you, because you don't even know them. So who really cares what they think? They might all be jerks anyway. Plus, if they think stupid of you, they're just jerks anyway. So, who cares about jerks, right? But yeah, I mean, some easy to do. Like, you get, whoa, like if you ever like have group projects, I mean, you should always work hard on them. But you know, if you're tired or something and you don't want to do, or you don't really know what to do, I always suggest just go. The first thing to do when you get in your group is go, hey, I'll go ahead, I'll do this, I'll present if you guys want me to. That could be my job. And most of the time they'll go for it just because they don't like presenting themselves. They're afraid of it. That's what I did a lot of the times. I just like, hey, yeah, if you guys do a lot of if you guys do all this work and this work, I'll go ahead in front of the class and present, you know. And presenting usually doesn't take very long. But yeah, and plus when you get up there and you're talking, and if your friends aren't saying anything, it makes them look bad. But yeah, really, just don't worry about it. I'm not really a talker either. If a lot of people think I don't, you know, they'll just say something like, oh, you know him? Well, he's not much of a talker or something. Yeah, it's true. A lot of times I don't talk, but it's because I really don't want to.